Hello and welcome to Wackadoodle Time, your home for hot takes, deep dives, and unhinged theories from the world of Bravo and beyond. Each week we take someone's Bravo hyperfixation and use it to discuss big ideas filtered through the perfectly imperfect people on our screens. We are your hosts. My name is Amy.
I'm Ellen.
How are you today, Ellen?
I'm doing great. I had a really delightful, wonderful weekend in New York and went to a very chic wedding. And the first subject of conversation was, which housewife are you? So Bravo's everywhere.
Thank God. Bravo Actually. I'm going to make that movie. Bravo Actually is all
Sure.
around.
Right. And it's all a bunch of different weddings and different people talking about their Bravo experiences.
Perfect.
In the middle of love.
What else? Yeah, that's right.
How are you, Amy?
I'm good. Peggy Olson is at daycare. We've got the house to ourselves. Mom and Dad are here alone.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and bring in our special guest because we needed to call a summit, if you will, a meeting of the minds. We needed, I'm introducing a new segment, a one-time only segment called Men's Corner, where we hear from some straight men to talk about the mess that is this season of The Valley. Please welcome to the pod, returning guests, Eric Edelstein and husband of the pod, Ben Covette. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
How's everybody doing? Let me just check in and see. Did people watch last night? Was the first installment of the reunion?
I missed the reunion, so you're gonna have to fill me in. I've seen memes. I've been on Instagram. Oh God, this show, I can't take my eyes away from it. I have been so fascinated by this season.
I guess my first question for the men is, do you feel like you are well represented by straight men in this show?
Yeah, just like the Latino community feels represented by Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, or the Jewish community feels represented by David Berkowitz, or the dog community feels represented by David Berkowitz's dog. Then that's where I'm at, brother.
I wish you hadn't limited it to straight men, because if Zach were in the cards, I would say, well, at least there's one.
He speaks for you.
I mean, I like Zach. Zach is good.
Zach sharded at Chili's. I appreciated that representation.
Yeah,
as someone
the honesty
who
there
likes
was
chain
glorious.
restaurants.
Yeah. If we're holding on to Tom Schwartz as our best, which I think we are, and it was so fascinating watching. These producers know what they're doing for a reason. And the way they brought in Lala and Schwartz this year, especially Lala, because Nia and Danny had been so managed, so pageant trained for years. And when he was being a dick to her while in full makeup, and Lala, that would have, I think, slipped by before. Lala is there to pounce, and Lala earned her paycheck. And watching someone like that cook for survival to stay in the Bravo world. And Schwartz is just, I do like Tom Schwartz. I know he's annoying and his friendships are annoying. I think what this reunion really missed so far, fucking Joe Ellen.
Yes. Ooh. We need a detective. We really need a detective. And I am the world's loudest Janet fan, but she's not up to the task. We need a real
You know who
detective.
we need? You know who we need? We need someone that's got everyone's location in her phone. And you know who that is? Sheena Marie Shea.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, there's also little things that, like, you know, I think Andy's glorious, but he's off going to Dead shows with John Mayer. He's got a lot on his plate. Right. He should have pounced, because do you know who... When they're talking about how nobody's friends with Jax, do you know who follows Jax Taylor?
Who does?
Count Bookaloo.
Oh.
Danny still follows Jax and Candace Owens.
Jax and Candace
Sorry,
Owens.
I have a little phlegm in my throat.
It was a hard sentence to get out. I get it.
Yeah, you needed you needed someone to pounce there and be like, well, Danny, you follow Jack still. And after, I can be my own mini Joe Ellen, but there's only so much I can do. But they should honestly have her on every show, give her 3 weeks like Columbo.
Yes.
Here's the cast, here's what they did, here's how you could maybe get locations, because she turned the Rhode Island reunion, she raised the bar so damn high with that. That it was missing the values. They're just slowly burning toward the big Count Bucalo reveal, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be amazing.
It's so crazy that I fully agree, and it's so crazy that we find ourselves in need of a detective on a show that's got Kristen Doty on it.
I know. Kristen, she's really been red-pilled by Nia and Danny.
To a shocking
She had a lot this season. I mean, she was in no shape. You know, coming off the Jacks being gone this year, you know, it was poorly timed, this child. This child should not have come at this moment.
Great.
It left her hamstrung to carry out her duty that only she
Yes.
can carry out. She was blinded. She is mesmerized by the buccos, and it got in the way of what her natural ability is.
Yeah.
Agreed. She was like on maternity leave in plain sight, like without going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was the original producer plant for Minute One, because this wasn't really her friend group. She was in there to cook. And then I remember they're all horrible vacations across the whole Bravo world. But the one where they went out to Big Bear or whatever, where Bucco was sneaking drinks, normally that's why you hire Kristen Doty. To come in there, start shit, rage, be crazy Kristen. Well, she was just on a ton of Xanax. So she couldn't do what she was there to do. She really couldn't do what Lala did this year. And that was her job originally. So, yeah, I think, you know, and just watching, and it's so funny because Ben Covette called him Van Gogh. And now that's all I can see with Luke.
Luke,
It's one of the great, he truly, boy, has he painted a masterpiece this season. My God. You're like, friend, do you know there's cameras on you? And is this you being good for cameras? And it was amazing. Of course he hasn't watched an episode of the show. Of course he wants to have fun, contrarian. Oh, I'd rather be on a raft going down the Colorado River. You're on the valley, fucko.
Yeah.
You're not on a raft.
Just say you're
Play
a misogynist and you don't watch It's gay to watch Bravo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's coming, you know, he's really coming for Count Buculo's seat, I think, as worst man on the show. Yeah.
He's Renfield to Count Buccolo, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. You said this is a horror movie, and Danny is Dracula.
Yeah, it truly is. People self-identify, especially intoxicated.
The darkness of the scenes though with Bucco and Nia, especially in public at the amusement park, are chilling, legit chilling.
Yeah.
And I think for me, like the one when I think on this season, I think of the red Solo cup going off Danny's head, and what I think about it and what I question is, this was such a great moment for him to treat that red Solo cup like a device in an 80s movie where it just made him see the light. Where after it bounced off his head feebly, it was such a feeble bounce off his head. If he had just pretended unsarcastically that he saw the light, he apologized to Janet. He said, "I can't believe I behaved this way." How would that go over for you guys? How would that work? If he was completely unsarcastic about it, it was clearly like a get out of jail thing. But if he at least fully committed to it in his utterly hack way, would that do anything for you?
Interesting question.
It'd be amazing.
He's a terrible actor.
It's a movie. If he gets hit by a Dixie cup in Count Buccola, it's like getting hit with garlic and a cross in a vampire movie. He should have done it, or he could have gone the other way, and he should have just gone down and acted like he was like a shard from the Dixie cup went in his eye and just go down.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm sure he's a workers' comp claim waiting to happen.
Oh, he should have shown up to that reunion in a neck brace.
No, he should have. Instead, he said, "Okay, peace out," and staggered off. But like that was, unfortunately, and I think Janet came in wanting to be a classic Bravo villain a little bit, and she's just not up to the challenge.
Yeah.
And that was, I know they rile him up for the finale, and I like Janet. And I think Jason is the most normal of them all, and like a rare supportive husband. If I had a workers' comp claim, I'd go to him.
But wait, Eric, you know his job is the opposite though. He's defending the companies in the workers' comp.
Well, if someone injures themselves at Jess or on a grooming, someone's trying to scam us,
Then we'll hire them.
Oh, I love to see if
then I can compartmentalize my progressiveness over
Great.
Look, this kid got hit by some shears. It's bullshit, Jason. Take him down. Okay, now I got some really problematic Instagram posts you might want to. Yeah, but Janet was unable to cook, and like early on when she thought she was rising and didn't invite Zach to her party and all this other stuff, now she's coming back contrite. But I think they wound her up too much for the finale, and the throwing the cup wasn't earned. You've gotta, it's going A to Z. So you gotta take steps to that level of anger. You need a De Niro boil.
I feel like what gets lost in this is Danny said, what did he say?
He made a physical, you're right, he made a physical threat and said,
what are you
with
gonna
your
do
bum leg?
with your bum leg?
With your bum leg. That is crazy.
It's madness.
Really, I feel like it's underestimated how dark and crazy, and that's a threat. It's really bad. That's a really bad thing.
On a threat, like he would
You're
only
right.
make
You're right.
when the other guy is incapacitated.
Yes.
He's not making that threat to someone who's standing on 2 feet.
No,
especially not him.
Also, Jason is twice his size.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jason could absolutely take out the count with a quote unquote bum leg. I think so.
Lacey could take out the count. I think anybody could take out the count.
Oh yeah, a stiff breeze. But also, to me, it's not surprising Count Bucolo would say that, because these are Danny and Nia. Their primary breadwinners in their home now are 1-year-olds.
Yes, I know. I'm so darked out by that.
1-year-olds.
Yeah. What show are they on?
It's George. They're the
Shrinking.
kid, and they're
They just
also the
posted
kid.
pictures with Harrison Ford.
They're also the kid in Georgie and Mandy's first wedding. They're getting network money too. It's really,
We're just gonna let that waft over the room, friends. Yeah. And then Nia's like, we have little actors in our family. I'm like, they did not choose this, Nia.
Yeah.
Break the cycle. I'm sure whatever plot your mom hitched when you were unhoused in your car and you're writing out a vision board, break it. It didn't work.
Yeah.
I just
The
love
vision
that
board
she's
was
working.
flawed. Maybe she drew like an angry drunk gnome on her vision board. We should go back and see. Hold on, this is like a bad Smurf.
It is a bad, yes. Maybe she was like using a notebook page that was like Smurfs or something on it, and then she wrote her vision board on it, and then the universe was like, I see a Smurf on here. I'm just gonna run with this, and then we end up with Bucco.
Shit.
This is the horror movie.
This is it.
It is like a young girl makes a wish, but then it all goes terribly wrong.
So why
she
did
got a haunted vision board?
Lala clearly was there to amplify Janet, to do for Janet what Janet could not do for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet we still ended up where we ended up. Now that just makes me, I mean, and that is with the red Solo cup, and it crushed Lala that Janet did that. If we had left it at bum leg, what is the alternate reality?
Oh, dude, you let him sit in that.
Yeah.
Because you're right. The fact I didn't bring that up first, that should be what we all lead with, but it wasn't allowed to really land. There should have been a moment of shock from Mom, and that's what Lala was doing. Lala, you're bringing in an incredible experienced chef that knows, I'm going to flash fry this, but this over here is a stew. I'm going to start low and slow with the garlic and the olive oil, and you're going to let Count Bucolo cook himself in his own juices.
Yes.
And Janet cut that off, and Lala had a plan, because I'm sure the producers were giddy. They're like, Daniel is passed out in the pool house. Jason, why don't you go visit him, and then we'll send the reinforcements in. And they probably distracted Nia with her child or something, because that kid's got to work tomorrow. So he's got to. That kid's got a 4:30 a.m. call on the West Side.
God damn it.
It would be so great. You know, I'm just thinking right now, like, it would be so great if, like, Jax last year and then it would be Bucco this year, if a cast member were eliminated and then forced to go be like the third decky on a below deck show.
Oh,
Give
that
me
is
that.
so
That's
brilliant.
a great idea.
No, they wouldn't last a fucking day.
None of these men can do physical labor. And that's not about physical strength. That's about mental strength.
Yeah.
Jax
Oh, yeah.
at sea.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I think
terrifying.
for me, I think one of the reasons and one of the strangeness, darkness of this show is like it's like a lighter Xerox of Vanderpump Rules, right? So like everything is a little bit paler, and what we're seeing in this Danny versus Janet is like a ink running out in the printer version of Jax versus Lala, because like Janet is an easy target. Everyone can dunk on Janet because she's not good at firing back.
Yeah.
And Danny is a sad, weird, annoying, drunk man. And everyone can pick at him who wants to. Everyone can take shots at him because he's not good at fighting back. So, like, watching the two of them kind of fumble, you had to bring in Lala, which is why I think we need Jax back. Just kidding. But maybe we do. But, like, it feels like we're watching the shadow of, like, a great fight.
Yes. What a great metaphor, Amy. Yes, that's exactly right.
Well, do you think that the show is coming back? Do you think, how big of a risk do you think that is for the show?
I think the show is coming back. I think the question is, who is coming back? What's the formation that we're going to get? I'm really curious if Nia and Danny will stay. And I think that boils down to, do they need the money or not? Are their kids...
Yeah.
Can the kids
Are the
float
kids
it?
working
4 kids
enough?
can only work so much, and they've slashed residuals.
So...
I feel like if it's possible for them to pivot to a right-wing faith-based program that centers around them, like Growing Up Bucco or like whatever the fuck, then we get the hit with that on TLC or whatever, like Trump channel.
I would watch it over McBee.
Yeah,
That's true.
Unfortunately, yes. But like, give them a show where it's like Santa Clarita Living. He reverses his vasectomy. They keep having more kids. Like, and then they just are, and then it's just church and babies. I think that's where they're headed.
I don't think it's a coincidence. As Bucco got his drunkest and worst on the show, she started doing Fox News interviews.
Yeah.
The problem with
100%.
her that some people have, also with our current president, is she would be made and allowed to jump on the trad wife Trump bandwagon, except he snuck all his friends in there to watch her change at the Miss USA pageant.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
she
God.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she can't go full MAGA. She said this, so it's kind of like when you run into I ran into a group of New Yorkers that were definitely Trumpers, and they were talking about him. And then one guy just couldn't pipe up, and he's like, my friend's a contractor. He never paid him. And he was like sad he couldn't be a part of his friend's joy. That's kind of like Nia. Nia's like,
That's the
man, the Trump jump would be so darn easy, and they'll just take anyone accused of anything. Wow. I don't think MAGA cared about Jonathan Majors, and now suddenly he's got a 6-picture deal. Once you're accused of abuse, it's like, oh, anti-woke, come aboard. But with Nia, it's hard because she can't do the full Trump turn because he brought his friends in to watch her change. And she also, I'm sure we know this, she was the one that dumped ice on him in the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yes.
She dumped ice on Trump?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nia Sanchez Bucco.
Nia Sanchez Bucco. Yeah. The Mrs. Count Buccolo.
Who has also like a brown belt in Taekwondo, and her whole thing used to be about like self-defense.
Yeah.
And empowering young women.
Yeah.
That was her pageant speech that she won with. They asked her about the incredible rates of sexual assault increasing against women. She said they should take Taekwondo.
Well, that'll solve the problem.
It's tough.
That gets to the root of it.
Yeah.
If they go, then Sheena and Brock comes in, and I also feel that Brock. I always have felt that he has that propensity for darkness too. I feel like that would be an easy replacement. I don't want to see it for Shayna though. I just love her too much. I don't want to see her be any kind of Nia although she's kind of Nia to an exponential degree. Never mind.
No, but she's like Nia for the patriarchy, not just for one guy. Nia is Nia for Danny. To keep her family together. And she said this. That's like her core wound is about like the family and all of this.
Yeah.
But Sheena is a Nia for all men.
Yeah. And I'm glad we're talking about Sheena. It'd been too long since we've talked about Sheena.
Yeah, someone has to do it.
Yeah, and I want her back. Bring her back.
I agree.
Did we see? I watched the first 2 episodes of House of Stassi, and she had some of those Mormon housewives on there, and they were saying that Sheena has been hitting them up because Brock used to be Mormon, so now Sheena's like, maybe I could come be on your show, and so like Sheena catches so many strays on House of Stassi without ever getting like a camera, like an appearance fee or anything. It's not fair.
And
Justice for
apparently Sheena just made a joke. And, like, it was even recorded where she was, like, throwaway, like, well, Brock was Mormon, I can come on the show, like, and did it publicly. Yeah, poor Sheena. I do
Always
feel bad
catching
for her.
strays.
I just don't, I think Danny and Nia definitely have an off-ramp, but they're the reason we're sitting here talking now.
Right,
They
right.
salvaged that show
Yeah.
because she had him so controlled for absolute good of her family and her. And then for them to, like, you know, it's like you have somebody playing disciplined ball for 3 quarters and then he just puts vodka in his Gatorade. I got this, coach. And starts improvising. Because she had him pageant controlled. And then he truly went off the rails. But he's one of the greatest reality villains ever. In a way different from Jax. Especially because I grew up around some evangelical folks that were like that. That were just like mean as a snake, but then put on this real happy face. And I'm like, he was a fascinating villain. And unfortunately, I mean, there's all level of abusers. When I watched the reunion, I was struck by when Andy said, well, we were talking about Jax taking a year off to work on his mental health. Are you saying that's not happening? Basically saying there's a crack open for Jax.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking like if we say Lala's a producer plant, Jax is the producer plant on steroids. He would be coked out of his mind creating drama for 2 seasons, and you're like, I know he's an awful human. This is amazing to watch. This is a Tony Soprano level villain, and I'm just kind of in awe of it. And he's so desperate, he's willing to be that on camera.
My desire is if we're looking at like who stays, like it's gonna be either like Danny and Nia or Janet and Jason, right? I feel like we can't have another season of this. I feel like Danny and Nia do more for the show in a bad way, but I feel like we gotta get Janet and Jason out there too normal. He has a real job. They will be fine. I don't worry for them without the show. Yeah, that's and then true. Either get Jax back in there or get somebody else, or like Stassi and Bo, although I'm sure she would never. They just need tougher adversaries. They need another. Yeah. They need someone to tap out with Lala.
I'll also say this: I think he's tanned, rested, ready, and humble. I think they could make an entry to a Mr. Thomas Sandoval.
Oh. But he just had a whole domestic thing too. But I think
that makes him ready for the Valley.
You know
what?
I
think he thought he was Stassi, and I think he thought he was above it, and now he's just assaulted an elderly man, and then he is now taking to the press saying that his ex-girlfriend mocked him for his small genitalia. I think it's time for. I think Sandoval's ready, and I just bring them all back. Just let him go. I think unfortunately right about Janet. Like she's just not up to the challenge. Yeah, she tried, she didn't do, and now it's resuscitating the same storyline for her over and over again. I would bet Danny and Nia do not come back. Because I think the employment of their children gives them financial freedom. I think that, and it ended so poorly. I think we'll know all by the 3rd reunion. We should.
I think, if that's the case, then I don't think there's the show. I really don't. I mean, that was them. Yeah, I do think that pound for pound this year, even better. The Valley definitely got redundant with Janet and Nia all the time. The one thing that delivered every week was the podcast show, the post show.
Every week. Every week.
It's perfect. And even if the show stops, I say keep going with that.
With the after show.
Just have them talking about each other.
Let's just check in with them. It's cheap. It's also amazing that here we are talking about toxic men, and we haven't even gotten to Jesse Lawley. Like, he's so unbelievably lucky. Like, he's so lucky that these guys came in and became the Seabiscuit and Secretariat of Toxic White Men. Because we, in a normal world, would be leading with him. Because he and Zach both have some charisma. and there's
Yes.
a world where
Oh,
they
yeah.
could elevate in the Bravo world. But once he said Michelle was a high-priced escort for $1,500, and then he tries to act nice this year, I'm like, homeboy, you're evil. You got drunk and you said your wife was a fucking escort, and your daughter will see this, dude. And we're talking about him 28 minutes into a show about the toxic men of the valley. He should seriously send fucking Danny and Van Gogh fruit baskets today.
Yes, he's Kyle Cook. He's getting the Kyle Cook treatment of like, there's a worse man here. So, but this is continuing the Vanderpump tradition of like a Schwartz hiding behind Sandoval plus Jax, like the third less terrible man in a line of terrible men. You get him out anywhere else in the world, and they will kill him with sticks. Like and rightly so.
Yeah, watching the reunion last night, it definitely, that came across the most. He was saying horrendous things to her with the face of like he does it all for Isabel. But in that reunion, he's just awful to her.
Jesse did it in the reunion last night, but like his favorite thing to do is weaponize his daughter, weaponize his relationship with his daughter, and accuse and like just berate Michelle for things that he's literally doing at the same time.
Completely.
It's crazy.
He's dragged his significant other into this show. And then when someone says something with that evil look in their eyes, like there's going to be a custody problem. You're threatening the worst possible thing because you're embarrassed. And like this is why we're missing Joe Ellen Tyberry. Because if she was there last night, the discussion of his debt and his loans would not have gone by. She would have pulled out that magic fucking Columbo phone. Excuse me. So you took out a $300,000 PNP. Okay. And you didn't pay it back. But now Michelle. Like, these horrible things happen. And then it just slides. And then, of course, because there are gods in this reality world, his credit card gets declined on vacation, and she just gives a look. And I'm like, I think Michelle's arc in this season has been one of the most interesting. You just want to hug her. Yeah. And, like, you're watching somebody blossom out of being just crushed by someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Subtly and with real manipulation for years and years and years. Yeah. And as she finally goes off on her own and finds success, he still wants to tear her down.
But he wants her more than ever now that she's with Dre.
More than ever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dre. Now Dr. Dre, like, Jesse can't forget about Dre.
No. Who could? Not Jesse. Eric, I think we're going to lose you soon. Whenever you need to tap out. Thank you so much.
And if you want to do another one after the third reunion,
we'll circle
back in.
We're here to apologize for toxic white men all day long and just say, forgive us, we know not what we do. We use 10% of our brains, and white men perhaps even less.
There it is. That's right. Thank you so
much.
Bye,
friends. Thanks
Eric.
So much for having me. This was so fun.
And then they were 3.
Wow.
And now you speak for all men, honey. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, sure.
I want to just briefly talk about Jesse's Botox that he got.
Jesse's or Danny's?
Danny Bucco's Botox.
Danny, woof. Again, so I feel it's a rule on Wackadoodle time that we can talk about the physical appearance of bad white men.
Yeah.
That Botox is awful.
Who signed off on it? His forehead dropped like 4 inches.
Yeah. And he's small. Also, he's like sitting kind of crunched. And then his brow is like way over his. He looks like he just got put in a little accordion and went, is it? And like.
Yeah.
That's why, Amy, when you mentioned him wearing a neck brace in the reunion.
just like a tiny little sliver of face poking through. It's one of the most shocking things. I mean, you see people I feel like there were some new veneers on that stage last night. I feel like there was everyone just has a frozen ass face. Like that is all normal. Mm-hmm. But he got too fucking much Botox. Because he probably gets it normally anyway, because they all do. But like, I don't think of him as having a super expressive face anyway. Mm-hmm. And that. I don't know if that was in an attempt to soften his look or something, but it definitely had the opposite effect.
He is Uncle Baby Billy.
He's Uncle Baby Billy from Righteous Gemstones. Just angry. Because at first I thought he was Kelvin Gemstone, but he is actually Uncle Baby Billy. Just mean as shit.
Yeah.
Self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Has a wife that is maybe trapped.
He's Uncle Baby Billy, but with the fashion of Kelvin. Because, I mean, he looks, it's the deep V's and the ripped jeans. It's exactly spot on.
It's almost like he went from Kelvin last year to Uncle Baby Billy this year.
Yeah.
He made that jump real quick, just very suddenly. He went from one to the other. Because last year it was all he's a youth pastor. He's youth pastor energy, and now it's just
but the mask has dropped.
Yeah,
it was all an act.
I think that Danny and Nia are going to want to leave. I would like them to continue to be on the show because they are. It's a fascinating train wreck to watch. Mm-hmm. And then I think Jason and Janet. I think we can keep everybody, and then I think we got to add in some more people, which does make this cast really huge, but. That's okay. And like Janet and Jason, they need to be friends of, you know?
Mm-hmm. Make them friends of. You know what? Like if I don't want to see more about Kristen and Luke's relationship if it's going to stay like it is.
No, me neither.
So I don't want to hear about him shutting away pregnant Kristen in a coffin.
No.
Ever again. I feel like... make them friends of or something. Yeah. Like the only thing they're contributing is like rotten vibes and like wrong opinions. Mm-hmm. And so let's get some of like Zach and Jasmine's friends in there. Jasmine seems like she had a few moments of like true messiness this season where she just will get a little drunk and like yell at somebody, like kind of go from 0 to 60 and yell at somebody. And I'd like to give her the time and space to do that more.
Something that really bothered me this season is that, so like at the beginning of the season, Jasmine was starting to was having a lot of feelings about how no one really listened to me and Melissa when we talked about what Danny did to us. And she had that sit down with Kristen, where Kristen did actually kind of seem to hear her. And then production like just moved on from that, and we circled back to the fight being between Janet and Danny and Danny and Nia. And I was just really annoyed by that. And I guess I don't. Maybe Jasmine didn't want. Maybe she was done. She didn't want to have that conversation anymore. But that really felt like circling the drain to me.
Yeah, we've got to get some new drama.
Yes,
because you know what I can't have next season be about? The Solo Cup. I can't have a season about she threw an empty plastic cup at his head.
Can I have a pitch? Well, unfortunately, I think this is a pitch for what would be the beginning of the alt-right spinoff with Danny and Nia. But it's Count Bucco sitting on the couch. The Solo Cup comes in, bonks him on his head. We get a freeze frame. I bet you're wondering how I ended up here.
Okay. That feels like House of Stassi. That's the sort of vibe for how that show is edited. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, these liberal bitches, had it out for me. Tried to take down a good family man.
Incredible.
If you could put him on, if you could silo them off and give them their own show, what would it look like? Because like, are we looking like, what was that one with the Gaines the Chip and Joanna?
Chip
was
and
that
Joanna.
Fixer Upper?
Yeah.
Was it like, would we give them a home reno show? Would we give them like just a nanny, like a family lifestyle show? Mm-hmm. Give them a diner to run? Like what would be
diner to run?
Entertaining?
Oh my God.
Family Survivor. Just put them all on an island.
Well, I think that this is not going to be a show that I watch. I think I will not. But I think the pretty clear path is like the Duggars, and by which I mean all encompassing, so that we have a show about their life, and then in about 20 years we get a show about the daughters and how bad their life was as children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched that documentary.
Yeah.
I would like to see actually a Mr. Mom kind of show, and I think Danny might actually really lean into it, where Nia gets a job like on a Fox morning show or something, and then Danny is at home with the 4 under 4
Yeah.
just juggling diapers and trying to keep it going all day. And obviously, I don't want to watch that show, but I can see him getting really into it.
I think just make the real gemstones. Just make it
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Yes, have them
Great,
move back
yes.
to where his dad's church is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And follow them around.
Great. Absolutely, Ben.
Yeah, I just want to see. That's where I feel like his energy really is. We'll get the real him, and maybe we'll find out some things about the church.
Yes, I want to see him, what his relationship is like with his dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine?
Wow. Incredible.
Have we ever had a reality show in a megachurch? It wouldn't be on a network that I probably would watch, but it does seem like I'm ready for it.
You know what? I feel like every megachurch sort of art I've absorbed has been like documentaries, like sad documentaries on HBO.
Yes. Yeah, we'll get that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Oh, man. Okay. You said bring on more people. Are there people in mind? Do you have people in mind?
Yeah, I think Sheena and Brock. I think we absolutely add Sheena and Brock. And then I think we bring in somebody from Jesse and Michelle's circle. Like maybe they have a friend. Maybe it's a single guy. I don't know. I think because we need more men on this cast, I think.
Always.
Yeah, that's my thought.
I would like a chaotic lesbian or like I would like somebody from Zach or Jasmine's circles, but only if they are a little bit insane.
Yeah. You mentioned House of Stassi. I'm watching. I don't think I'm going to finish it, but I really like her best friend and her wife. That I mean, I know they're on House of Stassi, but a couple like that, let's put them on the Valley.
You know who I want on the Valley? The ex-roommate that stole Zach's Monster Energy fridge.
Great point.
Him on the Valley.
Valley does seem like is less likely to be canceled than Vanderpump Rules. So I don't know. Do we just come back with Vanderpump Rules with all the same people?
Just call it.
With
Just
Tom
call it
Sandoval
Vanderpump
and-
again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, get everybody back.
mean-
Well, because now House of Stassi has Stassi and Katie Maloney, which
Yeah.
is crazy. But let's go scoop everybody else up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want James Kennedy anywhere.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't. But is there a new James Kennedy?
If James Kennedy came to the Valley.
Yeah.
He
No, you
does
know what?
live here.
James Kennedy's mom. Let's put her on the Valley.
Oh dear. Oh my God. Amy, no.
Yeah, as Jax's sober coach or something like that.
Oh my God, Amy.
I'm trying to boost ratings. I'm trying to keep it interesting. I'm trying to think of get Laura Lee. Let's get all the side characters from Vanderpump Rules.
Faith.
Faith. I mean, truly, the way that Stassi talks about being canceled on House
Oh my
of
God.
Stassi, like she got hit by a car as she was crossing the street. Like
Both-
it is crazy.
Both she and Kristen have talked about being canceled on their respective programs without any acknowledgement of what they did, and it's insane to watch.
It's crazy because also to talk about being canceled as
Right.
if that's the thing, and it happened
Right.
to you.
And
it was
you-
not a consequence of your shitty actions.
It happened years ago, and now she has a new show. I haven't
Right.
seen it yet, but it's clearly uncanceled if you
Right.
were in the
Yeah,
first
babe,
place.
you're not canceled. You're
You're
back.
back.
There's a camera pointed at you. You're fine.
Okay, is there something else other than the Valley that you guys wanted to discuss today?
I just think something else I have just been thinking about in general. It is that is Below Deck the most consistent show that we have on Bravo? Is it the one that never kind of disappoints? Is it always at that high level? And is that even proven by the fact that it's, Soderbergh watches it and it's in the invite, and like
right.
these are high these are people with high taste. Is it the best show we have? And they just brought back Chef Ben, and this season with Sandy is incredible. It's I just think it's never bad.
Yeah.
In a way that the other shows do get.
I completely agree with you. And I think that the secret here is that Below Deck it's like a sitcom or a network drama where the form is the thing. And so we can trade people in and out a little bit. And Below Deck has a lot of great characters. We have incredible captains. We have incredible chief stews. We get, but you can always, you know what the formula is. You know what you're going to get.
Yes. And if someone doesn't work, they don't last long. And then you can swap them in. Okay, this is all giving me an idea for the Valley, which is, I think, we keep it as it is, but we go back to our reality TV roots. And do you remember on early Real Worlds where they would have to all work together? Where they would like give them a business or something?
Yes.
Like a cafe to run?
Yes.
I think we need to do that. I think we need to take the old Jax's space and turn it into something that everybody has to work at. And then we give them all something to do. So we're not just waiting around to see what they get drunk and say and then try to cobble a story together out of it.
What is their job?
I mean that's essentially
incredible.
Vanderpump Rules also. I just invented Vanderpump Rules.
Well, so what would their job be as mid-30s, early 40s people?
Maybe running it. Maybe Danny and Nia are in Santa Clarita. They want to. They're homeschooling. Maybe they all want to start like a charter school or like a Montessori.
Daycare.
Yeah.
Right. They decide we need childcare. Let's open a daycare.
Yeah.
All right, there we have the new Danny show. That's the spinoff. You can do that. It's basically the Valley, but it's just rebranded as Valley Daycare or Danny Daycare.
Danny Daycare. Oh my God. And it's him and
Wow.
Luke running it.
Stop.
But then they were like, we need Jason actually to like do the books.
Yeah,
that we don't. And then Jax comes in, and then they're like, something happened. There's only one person that can fix this, and it's Jax.
Jason is
and
like
then Tom Schwartz is there, and he's afraid of everything.
Jason is the engineer on a Below Deck, where you see sometimes, like, if something really bad has gone with the boat, he's like, oh, Jason's here.
He's like, all right, fine, I'll be on
Let me go
camera
fix
for
it.
5 minutes. Yeah.
No, Jason is needed on Danny Daycare to protect them legally.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
and then
doing all the
Zach
paperwork.
runs like front of house. He's like I think it's a daycare, but like in the pilot, we find out that Luke has actually gutted it and transformed it into a trampoline park.
Oh no.
And so now they run a trampoline park that's also a daycare. So they have to always just be. There's always accidents. There's always liabilities. And
Jason's
then the women
really
just come and
busy.
go.
Yeah.
And Jason's really busy, and he keeps getting injured.
Buddy.
Somebody just gets like injured every week because it's a trampoline park. I really like this idea. It's like
Great idea.
Yeah.
because then they're like, look, we're feminists, we're good men watching the children, so our wives can go out and earn all the money for the family
And our children.
Oh yeah, our wives can take our children and go earn all the money for our family. I really like this idea.
Yeah, Kristen is arts and crafts.
Yeah. She's the moody ass arts and crafts person. Yes.
Everything is butterflies. It's all mariposa.
I'm mariposa, and it's just interpretive dance and stuff. Brittany is the one that's doing like the special needs kids. She's doing the like sensory work with them, but then also like always has a new boyfriend.
Snack time. She's snack.
Snack time. Oh my God, this is great.
Also,
and then
Brittany's the only one with like any real certifications. Like she is the only qualified.
Yes. So whenever there's an issue, she's the one that has to get on the phone with the lawyers and like actually talk to people.
100%.
What is Janet's role in this in the Danny Daycare?
Being reduced to tears by the children.
She's always off in a corner in freeze mode, just like crying. Okay, great.
Yeah, she's probably like, I guess if Nia is like the main teacher, she's the sub who cries.
Great. Yes.
Yeah. Who
Absolutely
they pick
accurate.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, she does have that like substitute teacher that everyone makes cry energy.
Hey, Miss
Lala.
Janet. Yeah.
And she's like, not again. Oh God. And then Jasmine and Melissa maybe can come in and do music, like play guitars or like lead a sing along thing. Everyone always loves that.
Schwartzy does nap time.
He shows up to work wrapped in a blanket. He's like, hey guys. Hey, what if your job was just nap time?
He's perfect.
He's perfect for it. Then they ask him to do anything else and he has a panic attack.
He's like, no.
I'm a nap time supervisor.
Oh my God. And then Lala is like collections. She like is accounts receivable. She like goes around and gets the money from everyone.
Also discipline.
Discipline.
I was gonna say she's the principal. She can negotiate the conflict. She can work things out with the parents and the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She can take responsibility in a grown-up way.
When you get called to her office, you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
You're not worried that you're gonna get like beat up, but you are like, she's gonna be tough but fair, and I'm gonna have to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. This is great. And what is Jesse doing?
Oh Lord. I don't know. I feel like he's coming up with harebrained schemes that he's like, guys, I'm gonna rent us a new building. I'm gonna get us a new space. And everyone has to be like, no, Jesse, we're not gonna do that. It's on a cliff. That's not child friendly.
No, they walk in. They're like, "Where did you get that cappuccino?" He's like, it's our new activity station. I train the kids how to make me a flat white." And then they're just over there pulling espresso shots.
And he's also teaching them about wine.
Yes.
He's making them make cocktails and stuff. Yeah.
He's taking them on a field trip to Napa Valley.
And then they go home and they're like, "Mommy, when are we going to Capri?" Mr. Jesse said it's the only place on earth that matters.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, he's getting the parents to pay for him to go on these wine tours under the guise that he's taking the children on a field trip and teaching them.
Yeah, they're like, "You're not at the Nature Science Center." He's like, "It's a vineyard. We're in nature." I love this.
Jax is the janitor.
Yeah.
I really don't think Jax should be around children.
Jax is the crackhead in the parking lot that they're always just like, "Hey, he's there. Don't look at that. Don't look at that guy. He came with the building. Don't make eye contact with him. And if he asks you to come in and use the bathroom, do not let him." It's where the kids learn about stranger danger.
Yeah.
Well, Bravo, if you're listening, we've just given you a
great
idea. Give them a business. That is one of the reasons why Vanderpump was successful. Working together, especially at a restaurant, like Below Deck, like it's an engine, like it's a story engine that's going to drive.
It keeps it light. You have people coming in and out, new people entering their lives and leaving. Like, anything like that for sure. That's good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
We solved it.
We solved it, guys. They need it. Give them an activity. That's what it is.
Yes.
Give
100%.
these men give these men a job.
A daycare job.
The daycare is really for the men. Let's be real.
Right. It's so that they get to go to a place every day where we can contain them.
Exactly.
And they're not unleashed in the world. I was thinking this the other day about my kids' preschool, because there's like a chain link fence around the outside. And when he started there, I was like, oh, that's like not very cute. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, the children are penned in. And now that he's been going there for a long time, I'm like, of course the children need to be penned in. What do you like? They can't be set free. Like,
we don't want free range children. No,
they must be contained.
Penned in.
And that's how I feel about the men of the valley. They need to be penned in. They are wild creatures.
Because they are what? Children.
Yes.
Yeah. They can't take care of themselves. They don't know what's good for them.
No.
And they must be contained.
And lunchtime every day for the men is Cersei comes and feeds them their pig slop.
I don't hate it.
I do neither.
I really love this show. I love Danny Daycare, and I don't think I'll be happy with the Valley now.
Sorry.
If that's not what it becomes.
Damn it.
You know what? We can end this chapter of the Valley. This can be Cheers, and Danny Daycare can be Frasier. We can.
Oh yeah.
We can move into Danny Daycare.
And the thing about Danny Daycare is we can pick it up at any time, so we can give them a chance for another season of the Valley. But if they don't, we hold over that. Like, if you don't act right and give us good TV, you're running a daycare. Like, you actually have no choice.
It really is a show at this point about basically actors who are out of work.
Yeah.
That is what the Valley is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's people with nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're becoming very scary. And this is the way out. this is how to get out of it.
They're
Give them
all-
a job. Give them an activity, something that they have to do every day. Now, they will still find a way to make it all into shit.
Because that's what they do. But at least they'll get to work a little bit during it. No,
They
all
need an activity.
no, especially Luke, but Danny too. They're both Jack Nicholson in The Shining. They're both like all work and no play. They're both just going crazy.
Yeah.
All right, daycare it is. Thanks, guys. Except the only problem I can see is I don't want anyone else sending their kids to this school.
Yeah. And I don't even want their own children going to this school.
Right.
So, yeah.
There will
And you
be
know
no
what?
children. The children are all at work.
Maybe it's a puppy. Maybe it's a doggy daycare.
Yeah, it could be doggy daycare. Do you not want dogs with them either?
That's a good point.
I like
I would
the
say Peggy
idea.
there.
How about, okay, now we're going full crazy. So it is a daycare, and they just are acting as though there are children there. They're doing all the activities at all the same time. It's Grey Gardens.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
I'm comfortable with that.
What's the M. Night Shyamalan movie? I See Dead People. It's
Oh,
that.
The Sixth Sense.
Yes, they're having a collective psychosis that they're taking care of children.
Great.
That's
Let's
good
do
too.
it.
That's good too.
Yeah, or it's Nathan for you, and it's rehearsal. They're
Yes.
rehearsing to be a daycare one day.
I like that.
That's
good too.
I like the amount of work we're doing around trying to get three men to just not be assholes.
The fence that we're building around the child's care fence that we are building around them to put these men someplace where they will not harm. This is harm reduction. This is harm reduction for the men of the valley.
Honey, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you,
and
Ben.
discussing, bringing the male perspective, this particularly the straight male perspective, to this. Are there any final thoughts that you'd like to live? Okay, say there's someone out there who's they've never seen a straight man before. They've only watched The Valley.
Oh boy.
What would you like people to know about men? Speak for all of you.
I know that the only person you can really hang your hat on right now is Schwartzy. And I'm sorry. It's the best we have to offer. He is our king.
Just a simple "I'm sorry" actually it can go a long way. It's what,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, that's it. That's it,
These
and that's all
men-
we want these men to do anyway.
Great.
Is fucking apologize. So thank you for apologizing for all of them.
For all straight men.
Okay, now is a part of the show we call Say It, Forget It, where we make space to blow off some Bravo steam. I have just something I want to say because it came across my desk this morning. It was the first image I saw when I opened up my little phone this morning, and it was the Summer House cast on the deck of a yacht with Captain Sandy. We got a crossover coming, guys. So, like, hang on. We have actually identified something to live for.
It's like we're not going to get it until 2027, and that's far too long for me.
No, I can't. I'm
It's
furious
too
that we have to
long.
wait. I need to see Lindsay Hubbard's preference sheet right fucking now.
Okay, I think I'm going to say something maybe possibly controversial. I bet Lindsay is actually a pretty good guest. I don't know. There's something about her where I think she would be demanding, but not insane. Am I crazy?
I agree with you. I think Lindsay would be a good
Tough but fair.
guest. Tough but fair.
Yeah.
Jesse's gonna flirt with everybody. Kyle's probably the worst, right?
Yeah, because a Stu is going to have to sit up until 4 a.m. with him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
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 I hate that.
And the note on the little board is going to be, I went down at 4:30 a.m. and then they're not going to be available for another 8 hours. So everyone's going to be hamstrung.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God, I already hate it. And I can't wait to watch it. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for listening. If you've got a topic you'd like us to explore, write to us at wackadoodlepod@gmail.com. And remember, we pick these people apart because we love them, except the men from the valley.
We'd like them to get new personalities.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.